In the heart of the ancient world, Jerusalem stood as a beacon of light, its temple shimmering under the golden rays of the morning sun. Within these walls ruled a man of unprecedented wisdom, King Solomon, who carried the heavy burden of a kingdom on his shoulders. Every decision he made was a prayer, and every judgment he passed was a reflection of the divine justice he sought to uphold. As the sun climbed higher, the king ascended the great throne of ivory and gold, ready to face the complexities of human nature. But the story of his greatest wisdom began not in the light of the throne room, but in the shadows of a tragic night. Two mothers lived together in a quiet corner of the city, sharing the joy and the exhaustion of new life. Then tragedy struck. In the deep silence of sleep, one child was lost, a life extinguished by a mother's accidental movement. Panic replaced grief, and in the moonlight, a desperate act of deception took place. A trade was made that would test the heavens. By the time the morning light reached the palace, two women stood before the king, their voices echoing with grief and accusation. The real mother pleaded for her child, her face a mask of agony, her soul laid bare before the throne. But the other countered with ice and fire, her eyes clouded with envy. Her words designed to confuse and deceive. Solomon listened. He did not speak. He did not judge immediately. He watched the hearts of those who stood before him. The truth was hidden beneath layers of human sorrow and sin. Only a divine spark could illuminate the path forward. Then the king stood, his majestic form silhouetted against the light. He called for a solution that horrified everyone present. "Bring me a sword," he commanded. The steel was drawn, catching a sharp, terrifying glint that mirrored the gravity of the moment. "Divide the living child in two," Solomon declared, "and give half to one and half to the other." A gasp of horror rippled through the hall. In that instant, the mask of the true mother shattered into pure selflessness. "Give her the living baby," she sobbed. "But by no means kill him." Her love was greater than her claim. But the other remained cold, her envy so deep that she would see the child perish rather than lose the argument. Solomon raised his hand, halting the executioner. The test was complete. The heart of the true mother had been revealed. "Give the child to the first woman," the king commanded. "She is his mother." Justice, born of wisdom, had finally prevailed. The room transformed. Terror turned to joy as the infant was returned to the arms of the one who would die for him. The false mother was led away, her deception exposed by the very wisdom she tried to manipulate. The people saw that the Spirit of God was with Solomon. His legacy was not just gold or power, but the pursuit of truth. And so, this story became a timeless tapestry of human spirit and divine insight, echoing through the centuries as the ultimate test of love.